December of 1941, the Chesapeake and Ohio Railway took delivery of a new class of locomotives, the tallest, heaviest steam locomotives ever built. Made for hauling mile-long trains out of the coal fields of West Virginia and Kentucky, the new engines were named after the mountains they were designed to conquer, the Alleghenies. The honor of building these enormous engines went to the Lima Locomotive Works of Lima, Ohio. Lima used the term superpower to describe a series of locomotives that could pull enormous loads, but were also fast. The last and greatest of this series were the Alleghenies. Arriving just in time for World War II, the Alleghenies lived up to the superpower name. They could pull 160 coal cars weighing a total of 27 million pounds, or could hit 60 miles an hour, pulling long passenger trains loaded with soldiers. The Allegheny is virtually two locomotives in one. The front set of cylinders powers 6 drive wheels. The back set, another 6. Each set of wheels can pivot independently, allowing the 76-foot-long locomotive to bend around curves. Railroaders call such engines articulated locomotives. The engineer sat on the right side of the large, roomy cab, while the fireman sat on the left. The fireman did not shovel coal, however. No human being could keep up with an Allegheny's appetite for fuel. Instead, the fireman operated a screw conveyor that moved coal from the tender to the firebox. The life of the wonderful Alleghenies was happy but short. In 1952, the C&O started replacing the great steamers with more economical diesels. By 1956, all of the Alleghenies were retired and were awaiting the scrapper's cutting torch. But number 1601, the second Allegheny built, was luckier than the rest. After traveling 407,000 miles for the C&O, it was donated to Henry Ford Museum and Greenfield Village. The museum's architects had never dreamed of an engine the size of an Allegheny. The steel frame of the railroad door had to be removed to allow number 1601 to squeeze through. Today, 1601 is the most photographed object in Henry Ford Museum, proof of our continuing fascination with superpower.
What's this for?
What's my YouTube channel? It's Mr. Trainmaster.
It's missing the train mix.
Yes.
I mean, it's missing the train.
Doesn't matter.
All right.
Sure.
Okay, sit down, we're still moving. It is now safe to exit on the right-hand side. Good morning, everyone, and welcome to the Greenfield Village Railroad. For your personal safety, please remain in your seats while the train is moving. Keep your head, arms, legs, and feet inside the cars at all times. No eating or drinking except for bottled water while on the train. Just think about it, Ann and getting us out on time. We now begin our journey around the village of 2.5 miles. The first stop we will be coming to is Susquehanna Station in our Porches and Parlors district. The white farmhouse that we'll be approaching was the birthplace of Henry Ford. He was born here in July of 1863. The farm was located just outside of Detroit, and the family raised sheep. If you have a chance, stop by the farmhouse. You can go inside and see what life was like for Henry growing up here as a young boy. Now, just past the farmhouse on your left, you can look down on our main street. Here you'll find the Ford Motor Company, Mary Cohen's Millinery, the Heinz Home, our 1913 Herschel Spillman Carousel, Wright Cycle Shop, and Wright Home. We're now coming up to Monroe Park. This was Thomas Edison's laboratory. He's credited with over 1,000 patents for this facility. You're welcome to stop by, explore the grounds, and even go inside. You can check out his incandescent light bulb.
Look.
You see them?
Yes.
There they are. We gotta stay sitting down. Here we go. Yeah!
Now, if you look to your left across the street,
Hey guys.
this is Sarah Jordan boarding house. This is where all the single-young men that worked for Edison would stay and live. It was one of the first few buildings Edison had electrified. We're now coming up to the Greenfield Village. This is our gateway into our Porches and Parlors district. From Susquehanna Station, you can go up the hill into Noah Webster's home. Who is credited with giving us our first American dictionary that took over 25 years to complete. Or you can stroll down Maple Lane to see all the homes we have here in the village. You can even go down the end of Maple Lane to our colonial Daggett farmhouse. You can also go into our Susquehanna plantation, which comes from Tidewater, Maryland. Originally comprised of over 700 acres, and in 1832, their principal crops were corn, wheat, and tobacco. All right, I need everybody to sit down. Sit down, please. As we come in, we say hi to Ginger, station master here.
Well, hi,
Again,
Ginger.
I ask everyone, please remain seated.
I'm
until
Ginger,
the time of the complete stop. Once the whistle sounds, it will be safe to exit on the left. It is now safe to exit on the left-hand side. We'll say goodbye to Ginger here at Susquehanna for getting us out on time. We now begin our journey around the village to the north side at Smith Creek.
Ginger.
Can you see the map that says 4?
We're passing by our Susquehanna plantation, which came from Tidewater, Maryland. The red home next to it, not bigger than a one-car garage, in the 1700s, was home to Mr. and Mrs. Clinton and their 7 children. Back then it was easier.
So funny, Oliver.
Okay, you need to hold on to your kids, please. Don't want them falling out. Back then it was easier to heat a one-room dwelling rather than multiple rooms. We're now coming up to the Cape Cod Windmill. This was built in 1649 and is less known original structure of its kind left in the United States. If you want to try colonial living, our Daggett farmhouse next to it predates the American Revolutionary War, built in 1754. This afternoon, starting at 2 p.m. to 3, it will be out in the garden planting some of the early vegetables.
Oh, there's the turkey.
Completely rebuilt, and this is how you see it. We're now approaching our nature reserve. This is over 20 acres of pristine forest that are not grown untouched by human hands. As we enter into the reserve, this will kind of give you an idea of what it looks like to travel around the United States. At that time, our nature needs to transport by stagecoach, horseback, or even walking. With the advent of the railroad, the time to get travel. Chicago by stagecoach on the average will take over 3 days of constant travel. With the advent of the railroad, travel at the same distance is now done in hours. Right now, it's called a running blowdown. This is standard procedure on all operating steam locomotives. This was the easiest way of eliminating any sediments without deforming in the steam line. We're now entering into Walnut Grove. This is our activities field during the season. During the summer months, it's home to our 2 historic baseball teams, the Allegheny and National. They play by the historic rules of 1867. And back then, gloves were not invented yet. If the ball was hit in your direction, you had to try and catch it barehanded. They play here on the weekends and and the games usually start at 5 p.m. on Saturday and Sunday. From here you can also see the backsides of Cotswell Cottage, the Giddings, Webster, and Frost homes.
Or maybe those were bases maybe.
Soccer field is set up for our academy. They are in the Southeast Michigan Soccer League. We're now coming up to the Henry Ford Academy. To attend, you must be a resident of Wayne County. It is done on the lottery system, so if your name is drawn, you're allowed to attend here grades 9 through 12 for free.
Wow.
9th grade starts at the Academy next to the museum. The main building here is for grades 10 and 11. We have to do a stop here right now because we have a double red signal, which means we cannot proceed until we get authorization.
That's it.
Anybody falling over the seat? Now, before we go around the curve, you will find 3 railroad cars put up in the combined classroom.
Yay, go seniors! Here comes the train cars.
Nope, they've been turned into classrooms.
Oh yeah! That is cool. Hi!
We'll now be going by
Oh, it's 12th grade. This is Cuddy's now. Neat.
climb the hill towards Smith Creek. If you look to your left, just past the stone building, you will see the Martha Mary Chapel. This was built by Mr. Ford to honor his mother and mother-in-law. Throughout the season, we host a lot of weddings in the chapel. If anybody's getting hungry, our Taste of History, located next to it, offers a wide variety of food, served cafeteria style. Now as you come into Smith Creek, this can be your exit point to go 2 blocks over to Main Street in the Carousel. Down the hill will put you at Ford Motor Company, right cycle shop. Turn left at Town Hall, 1 block over will put you in Menlo Park. Down Junction, you can walk through the Roundhouse, through the South Side entrance, or to Liberty Craft Works to watch our artisans hard at work creating glass, pottery, printing, weaving, and carding of wool to be made into threads.
We're gonna stand for another stop.
Yeah, wherever we got on.
Now as we come into Smith Creek, we can wave and say hi to Jeff, station master here. And I ask everyone to please remain seated until we come to a complete stop. Once the whistle sounds, it will be safe to exit on the left-hand side. Also, conductress Mary Ann will be taking over for a few turns. Okay. Wait for the whistle. It's now safe to exit on the left-hand side.
Station master will be on the outside of Fort Michigan in 1858. Come on back to find out what happened to a young man here at this station and who was that young man. Across the street, Anderson will live in Indiana, the very first power station in Detroit. Our Detroit Central Market from the Eastern Market was built originally in 1860. We'll have harvest market throughout the summer, every month, June through September. Our brand new eatery will be open. Station Stand 44 will be open on May 1st. Our railway roundhouse is now open after being closed in 2000.
That's one of our locomotives.
Marshall, Michigan. Used to service and maintain steam locomotives, such as the Edison that's pulling us now. To the left, you'll see the Torch-Lake locomotive built in 1873, the oldest continuous running steam locomotive in the United States, on a regular basis. It was originally used in the Upper Peninsula of Michigan. When you're done walking around the roundhouse, of course, they were located about every 30 to 60 miles apart from each other because those steam locomotives are very high maintenance. Stop into Liberty Craft Works, see our glass blowers, weaving, carding, our print office.
Yeah.
I got coal on me too.
Harvey Firestone was the founder of the Firestone Rubber and Tire Company, started in 1868 on this farm. This was the last residency to come into the village in 1984. We're now having the Jackson home that will be built here. This is in Parlor. Opening hopefully 2026. Expecting little ones, that's the end of May. How they work off the daily chores in the 1800s. They follow this field the other day. Especially, and they'll be planting your garden over here on the right-hand side. We are coming up to the Firestone Station. This is the elevated area. You're heading back to the parking lot to the museum. You'll want to exit at this point. You may still be into the village at any time. If you're staying with us, please stay right where you are. For those of you that will be leaving us, please remain in your seat until we come to a full stop. Once we fully stop, you'll be exiting on your right side this time. Right side. Please wait for the engineer's whistle. That will signify that we'll be safe. Stay in your seat until that point. I'll let you go into the state. Gordon will have the gate open for you. Stay seated. We're not there yet. We hope you enjoy the rest of your day here at Greenfield Village. Sit down. Sit down. We are not into the station yet. When the whistle blows, that's when you can stand up. And I would ask you to look for your personal belongings on the seat and the floor and make sure that you have all of the belongings with you. All All right, it is now. Excellent, right, watch your step. For those of you who continue. Now we've got our Toby Lab and our record carrying shop. These are our entrance buildings into the village. As you go into the village and enjoy yourself today, we are divided by distance.
Keep waving.
And the first entrance will be Model T. The small white farmhouses where Henry Ford was born on July 30th, 1863 in the upstairs bedroom. This home is about 2.5 miles east of here at Ford Road and Greenfield.
Yeah.
Yes.
All right. All right, so we walk this. Are you still taping? Walk this way to